Greetings, this is Brad Cunningham of Success Lips Mastery. Did you know that 90% of businesses fail within the first 5 years of startup? 90%. That means that of all businesses that start up, only 10% last longer than 5 years. That means that not even they are guaranteed to be a success. So that's a huge statistic. Why are 90%? Why is the majority of businesses not working out? What are we getting wrong? What's the defining principle that's missing? And it all boils down to company culture. So if you look at some of the big names like your Richard Bransons, your Gary Vee, your Peter Drucker, they all say that corporate culture is critical for scaling a business. Now, before we continue, the first premise that has to be addressed is, of a business, it has to be taken for granted that basically you already have a quality product, you have a quality marketing machine, you've got quality service, quality after-sale service, quality controls. All of these are a given. That is a prerequisite for everything. So you're basically looking at beyond that. So how is corporate culture so critical into a business? And it boils down to basically the workforce, the team subscribing to a cause that's greater than profits. So how do we mean by this? A lot of times we look at how do we encourage a healthy corporate culture. We think, well, we need to motivate our staff. That's wrong. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? But a lot of things we don't realize is that there's a big difference between motivation and inspiration. I'll elaborate. Motivation is basically you either pushing towards an outcome or you're pushing away from an undesirable outcome. So basically the undesirable outcome would be do your job or you're going to lose it. And the desired outcome would be keep on going, donkey, here's the carrot in front of you, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, motivation leads to very little fulfillment, if any at all. So without fulfillment, pretty much you'll have breakdown because people will just not be happy in their workplace. It won't be a happy space, it'll be a drag. And then motivation levels just drop. And the company culture then gets left up to default and becomes not a very healthy one, and that is not conducive for scaling and growth. So what you've got to look at is basically inspiring the workforce. So the difference between inspiration and motivation is outside of yourself, inspiration comes from within. How do we inspire our workforce, our team, the company, everybody within that? And pretty much that is by having a vision, mission, an intention, and a cause and a purpose that goes way beyond just making profits. It's about giving back something to the world, to the global community that is more than just plundering, pillaging, and making profits. It's bringing a how are we uplifting the world around us? If you can bring in that part into your corporate culture, then you're going to have people that want to come and work for you. You're going to have people saying, I'm not just here for the paycheck. I'm here because I am providing health care. We are climate conscious and we're creating a better planet. We are helping the less privileged. It's something that is a much larger than life, and it's, as Dr. John DeMartini would say, it's not just a celestial vision, it's an astronomical, it's a celestial vision. And that is the big difference, and that leads us to much greater fulfillment in the workplace and makes people happy. Now, the way of getting to these things is people also, their fulfillment are different languages as well. You could have somebody that you might have a creative that just wants creative freedom in his workspace. So that has to be provided for. You've got somebody that basically wants is just financially motivated and just wants more money. You'll have the person that wants freedom for family time, so he has more work freedom time. And you'll have somebody that basically just wants status. They want their own office with a nice big placard on it with their name, and so that they get the acknowledgement. So now, how do you find these out? Pretty much the way people hire is just, we need somebody for this specific job. This is the title. We bring in a few people, we'll have a look, we think who fits the job and stick them in the job. A lot of the times people aren't really aware of where their values are, where their fulfillment, love language lies. So the simple way to remedy this is there is assessments that you can do to find out what is actually their fulfillment language. And just by doing it, by finding out where their values lie, these people can be appointed into the various positions that suit where their values are, where they're going to gain the most fulfillment. There's a 4-module course called Cultivate a Healthy Corporate Culture, Make Your Workspace a Happy Place, and it outlines all of this and more. It's pretty quick and brief. There is, and it shows management, HR, owners, CEOs, and their role and the visions that need to be put in place. And also there's the modules for the workforce to break down the corporate model and then to build it all up. And it's a very affordable course, and it's not going to take up days and days and weeks of your time. So either in the title or the description of the comments, you'll find the link to the course itself, all about creating permanent healthy corporate culture. Go check it out and put yourself in the 10% that can grow and scale a business beyond 5 years. And while you're there, check out all the success secrets that I've put down with Training with Titans, where you'll find all the success strategies behind the success of people like Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, John Assaraf, Neil Donald Welch, Dean Graziosi, and there's many, many, many more. If you look at priming your mindset, check out the Crush Negativity. There's the short course for 10 days, and then there's the longer, more comprehensive course for Crush Negativity in 21 days. Check that out too. If you're looking at inspiring your relationships, we have a course for you that's called Intimate Connection, because as Tony Robbins says, the quality of our lives are directly proportional to the quality of our relationships, so why shouldn't we empower those? Keep on the lookout. What's very exciting news is this: my second free course is coming out. It's basically all about slaying depression, and it's about breaking through depression, anxiety, and stress, because at the moment the global records of it are sky high and it's through the roof, and that's really disturbing to me. So check out for that. That'll be one of my free courses. And there's also 3 keys to sustained success, and there's a bunch of others as well. Feel free to go check it out, and here's to all of our collective success. Peace out and much love.
The Big Cigar.